Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be walking you through an informational example on how most of you are going to go about filling out these 1099 NEC forms for non-employee compensation. Now, this is a PDF that you can pull right off of the IRS's website, but this is not the form that you're going to fill out and send into the IRS. It is very important to note that you need to order the official IRS information returns, and those include a scannable copy A for filing with the IRS. You can order this official IRS information return over at irs.gov/order forms, and I'll put a link to this page down in the description. Once you're over there, you click on employer and information returns, and then they'll mail you the forms that you request as well as their instructions. So this PDF that you get right off of the IRS's website, this is not the form that you fill out and send in. You need to order that official form from their website. So now I'm going to take you over to the instructions page, and I'm going to touch on the parameters that need to be met for you to fill out this form, and then also going over an informational example after that. So now I'm over on the instructions page, and I'll also link this down in the description if you'd like to check it out for yourself. But if the following four conditions are met, then you must generally report a payment as NEC or non-employee compensation. So you made the payment to someone who is not your employee, very important there. You made the payment for services in the course of your trade or business. You made the payment to an individual, a partnership, an estate, or in some cases, a corporation. And you made payments to the payee of at least $600 during the year. So if you didn't meet this threshold and it was less than $600, then you don't need to file one of these non-employee compensation forms. So now I'm going to run through this illustrated example that's right off of the IRS's website. And as you can see with this example, a lot of the boxes aren't filled out. And that's going to be the case with most of you guys. For instance, box number 4 here, federal income tax that was withheld. Most of you aren't going to have to do that, as well as state taxes that were withheld. And it has the option to do it for 2 different states. And again, most of you guys probably aren't going to have to do that, but the boxes are here for those of you who this applies to. But the boxes that are filled out in this information is going to have the payer's information, the recipient's information, and then the non-employee compensation that was given to the recipient. So just to read through this example, it says Z Builders is a contractor that subcontracts drywall work to Ronald Green, a sole proprietor who does business as Y Drywall. During the year, Z Builders pays Mr. Green $5,500. Z Builders must file Form 1099 NEC because they paid Mr. Green at least $600 or more in the course of their trade or business, and Mr. Green is not a corporation. So the information that we have here, we're going to start with box number 1, the payer's name. This is Z Builders, and it's just an example here, 123 Maple Avenue, Oaktown, Alabama, and then the zip code, as well as a phone number that they can be contacted at, and that's information that's put in the payer's area. So if you're filling out this form, you are the payer. You put your information in this top box area, and you're going to be filling out the recipient's information, the individual or entity that you're paying this non-employee compensation to. But you're also going to put in your payer's tax identification number. This is probably going to be your employer identification number, or you also might just be putting in your social security number in this instance, and then the recipient's tax identification number. Same thing. It might be their employer identification number, or it might be their social security number that you enter in this area. And then the recipient's name here, Ronald Green from Y Drywall, you enter in their street address here. It says 456 Flower Lane. And then the city or town, state or province, country, zip, or foreign postal code. And this person is Oaktown, Alabama, with a zip code there. Now, most of you guys aren't going to have to fill out information for these bottom box areas either. If you want to see additional instructions, you can check out this page that I'm currently on as well that has additional information that you can go through for the instructions. But to go back up here, box number 1, non-employee compensation. This is how much compensation was given over to the recipient. In this example, that is $5,500. And then the rest of these boxes aren't filled out, which is going to be the case with most of you guys, where most of you aren't going to be withholding federal income tax or state tax either. But if you do have to fill out those areas, you can put it in these boxes as well. So that is the informational example that I wanted to run through right off of the IRS's website. And if you want to check out this instructional page for yourself, I have it linked down in the description. And I'll also post down in the description the official order forms page, so you can get that official IRS informational return, which includes a scannable copy A for filing with the IRS. So I hope this video was helpful. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you back here next time.